little impromptu session here on a Friday early afternoon on the East Coast. I just had an update I wanted to share with everybody, and figured why not do it live? Why not do it live? So let me, as I always do, let me make sure that it is working, that we are in fact streaming. I'm always a little nervous about this. Where is the 0 to 100? Are we? It's working. All right. So yesterday, I sent out via email and posted in the group here a little 2-question survey. And the reason why I had sent that out is twofold, or two things that tied together. Next week on Monday, February 8th, we are doing a free 5-day listing challenge, a free 5-day listing challenge. You can register for the challenge. There should be a link in the description. If it's not, for some reason, it's freelistingschallenge.com. And yes, it is free. You can register at no cost. And so we're doing that next week. And then at the end of the month, I'm doing a 2-day live virtual boot camp all around building your listings systems, the lead generation, the appointment generation, and then how to crush the appointments, and then how to multiply those listings into many, many, many transactions. It's going to be an amazing event. It's all going to be virtual. So you don't have the cost, the travel expenses, and so forth. And so because we're doing those two things, I wanted to make sure that we were covering what is, what you need help with. I have ideas of what we're going to go through. I've got notes, tons of notes, but I wanted to make sure of that. So I thought it'd be cool to share with all of you some of the results that we've gotten. And don't worry, they're all anonymous. It's all anonymous information. So you're not going to see anybody's name attached to it. But I thought it would be helpful and useful just to kind of take a look. So the 2 questions were, number one, how many listings do you have right now, both active and under contract? I don't have that question pulled up right now. That one's not maybe as relevant or as important as the second question, which is, when it comes to getting listings right now, what is your biggest challenge? What is your biggest challenge? And if you like this at all, think this is cool, give me the, smash the like button, maybe even give me the heart, comment below. So let's just take a look at some of these responses. Enough time to implement all the ideas that I have. I struggle with that as well. Man, my to-do list every day is pretty wild. And so getting clarity, so we're going to address that in a couple of different ways. Clarity on what the most important things and ideas and systems to implement, and then creating the focus to actually get it done. Finding people ready to list. I've got some great new and kind of exciting stuff that's working really well to address that concern. Limited amount of sellers due to the pandemic. Yeah, I totally hear that. I totally get that. Pricing, conversion. Okay, conversion. Never really found a predictable seller marketing plan. Getting in front of motivated sellers. Again, we're going to share some cool stuff when it comes to that. Finding leads. Too busy working with buyers. So here's one of the coolest things that we're going to do in the challenge is give you some great strategy and some tactical action items to leverage buyers that you have and turn it into listing opportunities, a lot of them. I'm not doing anything to solicit listings at this time. I simply wait for someone to ask me to list their house. Well, we need to change that. Getting on the phone in the regular, I don't think that's not a necessity to make this work. What we're going to do in the challenge and what we're going to really go deep in the boot camp is bringing those opportunities to you, having systems and leverage that bring those listing opportunities to you, so you don't have to pound the phones for it. Now you're going to have to respond and actually do work, no question. But there are things that we can do. There are systems that we can build. There's marketing strategy that we can implement that will bring those listing opportunities to you. Finding listing leads, COVID. I'm going to use my company's auction platform, and I'm dreading making the cold calls. Again, we're going to address that. Finding inventory and competition. There are pages and pages of these results. Getting in touch with seller leads and conversion to a listing, finding the lead. You get the idea. Some great responses here. And what we're going to do, is we're going to compile this information and make sure that the sort of the things that the common threads in these responses, we are really going to dive deep. We're going to cover those things in the free challenge and go really deep in the virtual live 2-day bootcamp. So if you haven't already, make sure you register for the free 5-day challenge. freelistingschallenge.com. freelistingschallenge.com. Totally free to register. All you need to register is your name and your email. You do have to be registered. You can join the group without registering. I'll be flat honest. You can find the group. But if you're not registered, you're not eligible to win the prizes, because we are going to give away some really cool prizes. We're going to do giveaways every day for those that are taking action. And then we'll have a sort of a final challenge winner at the end. And one of the reasons, just in full transparency here, one of the reasons why I'm so excited about this challenge is I'm doing the challenge, right? And I'm having the same problems. I'm facing and seeing a lot of the same things that you all are seeing, which is almost all of us, everybody I talk to, actually, I've spoken to hundreds of agents since November. And it's been amazing. And the common theme is there's just not enough inventory. It doesn't matter what market we're talking about. There's not enough inventory. We're going to fix that. We're going to fix that for you and do so in a way that is extremely profitable for you in the challenge and in the bootcamp. So freelistingschallenge.com. If you have any questions, if there's anything I can do for you, certainly don't hesitate to reach out. Comment below, send me a private message, call, text, email, but certainly make sure you get registered for the challenge at freelistingschallenge.com. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Look forward to seeing you in the challenge, and we'll talk real soon.